everybody. And I realised that this garlic needed to come down soon. I'm not sure if it's exactly a month yet, but I think it must be because it's very dry. The stalks are all empty and papery. So I think they're ready. So I believe what you do is you trim off as far as you can go without making a, without injuring it, and same up there. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to put them in this basket. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the strings off these coat hangers that were holding the garlic. And I'm going to trim off the stalk and trim off the root system. Oh, if my scissors are sharp enough. Oh, and you'll get what looks like your traditional garlic in the store. I might need to trim that down a little bit more. And it's important that you didn't wash them or anything like that, because you don't want to introduce more moisture. And I'm just going to store them in the basket, maybe with a tea towel under, a tea towel over, something like that, because I do have a garlic storage container, so I'll see. I got it second hand, so I'll see if I like that. If not, I think I'm just going to store either the potatoes or the garlic in this basket. This basket was second hand, but I did spray it with polyurethane, so it's clean. So, although I have used it in the garden, but you know, there's dirt on the garlic outside, there's dirt on the potato outside anyway, so that's good. All right, so I'll do that and I'll show you the results. Okay, so here is the results of the trimming session. There's the roots, the stalks, and the string. I've hung up the coat hangers in the light of it. I'm going to spray them and clean them later. And here's the results of the garlic. There's 12 garlics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And yeah, so what I'm going to do with that now is, like I said, I might put just a tea towel under and over them, or maybe gotta get the light out. Not as much as potatoes probably. They do need a bit of air, so I may keep these on the countertop actually, because you might think, oh, it's cooler and darker in the cupboards, but it's actually not. Okay, because it's such a small place in Australia, the inside the cupboards can get very hot, as I realised when one of my perfumes exploded. Okay, and it's dark in the cupboard, So these are ready to go. I can eat them, whatever. And yeah, when they start, if they go mushy or anything like that, then you throw them out. But if they start sprouting, plant them. Okay, so they're nice and dry. And there is no reason why you can't do this too. This is totally 100% organic. Okay, I bought the bulbs from a special, I bought the bulbs from a online seed business. Okay, so they wouldn't have been sprayed or anything, so they're organic, and I grew them organically. I only put Rooster Booster pelletized chicken manure, so just natural chicken manure that's been pressed into pellets, and I may have put a bit of sea salt, which is just seaweed solution. Okay, so that's it, and whatever was in the soil, which would have been a bit of old cow poo or something that I bought to put them in. So, and the mulch was sugarcane mulch. Okay, so I'm going to, there was 22 originally, but I've eaten some along the way, because you can eat them as they're growing as well. So I'm going to do this. Next year, I'm going to probably grow twice as much garlic, because these big ones are the ones that should be kept for seed, because the bigger the actual clove, every single clove in there, the bigger the head of garlic will grow. So I never, like the 2 garlics that I got to grow were probably that size. Okay, so they grew a bigger one, and I think I may have taken them out a bit early anyway. So yes, I'm going to keep I'm going to keep those ones. Which one's the big one? I only had 2 heads before. Oh, hang on. That one, maybe. Yeah, yes, maybe that one. Okay, so I knew there's 3 that were... So that's 3. So there's probably... There's 8 to 10 cloves in each garlic head. So this one, let me see. You can see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it could be about 10. So... that's about 30 garlics there, so it's more than this year. So take another one. Yeah, that's them 3. This one then. Okay, so those 4 I'm going to use for seeds. So that's 40 garlic. That's almost twice as many as this year. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 garlics are going to be my food. So yeah. And there'll be no more putting 1 or 2 heads of garlic in a dinner just for me. It would be 1 clove, 2 cloves max, because as they've dried up, they've gotten more potent, a lot stronger. So yeah, and they'll go a lot further. So in the autumn, I will plant these 4 heads of garlic, and by the time the mid to late spring comes again, I will have garlic to go around again. So cool. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I potentially use 1 garlic a month. These are long-term storage garlics. There's a heirloom garlic from France. They're called Rose d'Ivoire. I bought them from an online Australian website. I believe it could have been the Lost Seed. If you want to know where I got them from, 100%. Correct, then go back to one of my earlier videos where it says planting garlic, and it has the label in it. I believe it's the Lost Seed. And this is the first time I've ever grown garlic, first time I've ever cured garlic, first time I've ever harvested garlic. Excellent stuff. Yeah, first time I've ever eaten homegrown garlic as well. Okay, so this is the garlic I've processed. And this is the garlic tin. These originally apparently were from the reject shop in Australia, and I got them second hand off the marketplace. I don't know what I paid, $10 or something. So that's the garlic one. I've cleaned it, washed it, and wow, should I put the big ones on the bottom and the little ones on top, and the storage ones? I don't know. Let's see if they all fit for a start. So I've also got a middle-sized one that says onion garlic and a big one that says potatoes. So if I need to put garlic in a bigger one, but hey, look. Well, that's a reasonable thing for little garlic, isn't it? So the big one's on the bottom, so hopefully I won't eat those. I'll just try and pull a little one out every time I go to eat. What do you reckon? I think it's great. So it's got some little air holes around here, just so they don't sweat and carry on, and it keeps the light out. So this should keep on top of my bench. Wow. There you go. And this, my dears, is looking after yourself. Okay? This is providing for yourself and your family and doing it. And it was pleasurable. It really was. It was a fun time. It was easy. It just makes you feel good about yourself. And you don't have to go out and spend money on garlic at the store, especially when you don't know where it's from, especially when there's only like 1 choice of garlic and it's from China, or it's not looking the greatest, or it's about to sprout and you're thinking, oh well, half of that's going to go in the pan and half it's going to be chucked out. So grow your own garlic. Heirloom, Rose d'Ivoire, French heirloom, long-term storage, and yeah, just keep a few for the next season. Easy as. I don't know if I'm going to have as easy a time with the potatoes, because they're more of a watery item, and they don't like the light, so either. But we'll see how we go with the potatoes. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope I've encouraged you to grow your own garlic. Look, if you can only get garlic from the store to grow, go ahead and try it. Your one will eventually not be, your one will be organic eventually, because after you grow a few seasons worth, anything that was in them would be gone. okay? So, but just be aware some might not actually grow because they might have growth inhibitors or sprout inhibitors or things. Potatoes have sprout inhibitors. Garlic can have sprout inhibitors as well, I believe. So, yeah. Okay, everyone. Now, you may remember I cut down this oregano, trimmed down the oregano a couple of weeks ago, and it is now dry. Now, these ones are a little bit discoloured, like brown. I'll get rid of those. They just didn't go well. Okay, so, okay, don't worry about this underneath. I'm gonna wash this, so that's why I've laid it all out in this today. So, just somewhere to lay things down. Now, so, here, Crunchy, listen. Okay, so oregano can be used on pizzas and things, and in pastas and stuff. So, oh, it smells nice. So I'm just going to, I've washed a jar. It's actually an old vintage made in Japan honey pot. Could be a sugar container, but okay. This was in my cupboard as a display piece until I put something else in. I didn't know. I got another one of those dome-shaped, hive-shaped one. I didn't know what to do with it. I was looking for a jar, and my jar's from Eco Essentials. I've bought some things from lately. It's essential oil things. My little amber jars obviously are still on their way. Yeah, I've been re-glued at some stage. I bought this second hand years ago, and so I thought this would be a great place just to put this and have that out in the kitchen, and I can just pull some herbs out when I want. So I may change my mind when the amber jars come, but yeah. So here we go. So I'm going to just squeeze off the oregano and put it in the jar, and I will have fresh oregano, fresh dried oregano for cooking. So there you go. So I washed it, and I mean, this might be a no-no, but I wash things with dishwashing soap and water, my vegetables. A lot of people wash with vinegar, but I'm a germaphobe and I like to be safe and secure rather than not. So that's what I do. You can laugh if you want to, but everyone has their own way of doing things. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick it all up, and the stem's going to go back into the compost, soak in the string, and the umbrella. The coat hanger can get cleaned and put back in the wood trap. So I'm only using my nice ones because I don't have any of those metal ones. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'll show you when I'm finished. And this could also be, oh, it smells nice. This could also be done for mint leaves and things like that. So you could just have them sitting. I'm not sure how well mint would dry. It's got more water content than oregano, I believe. So, I mean, if you have a dehydrator, you'd be laughing. But I don't have one. I'm not sure. I like the old-fashioned ways. I think this way is for me. You know, I don't have to worry about having something on all night, or, you know, worry about whether it's drying properly, or whether about, you know, not wasting the money on a machine. And I don't think they're very expensive these days. I'm not sure. But, you know, also I don't have to worry about storing the big machine, okay? So, and this would appeal to some of you ladies in countries that don't have a lot of technology, or you may just be on a budget or not have a lot of money to spare. And this is probably the way you do things. You're probably thinking, oh yes, that's the way. Or maybe you're thinking, oh no, you know, you've got to do this or that. So if you have any tips or warnings or anecdotes or anything like that, just comment down below. I'm very open to learning. I love learning, okay? And I have a hard time, you might not believe it, I have actually a hard time putting my knowledge into action, okay? So this is a very proud moment and very life-changing for me doing this stuff. Usually I do it and I just can't finish the job, you know. But yeah, I believe I've probably got Asperger's, like female adult Asperger's or something like that. So yeah, so this is great. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, the only thing that could happen now, it could, I mean, maybe a bug might hatch out or something, or which, you know, wouldn't happen if you had a dehydrator, I guess. Or maybe it could get moldy, or maybe it could just taste like nothing. So, I mean, you know, you'd see any of that. So, and you'd taste it if it was moldy. So, yeah, we have another smell. Oh, lovely, lovely. So, yeah, I just didn't want them to go, I didn't want the oregano to go to flour and then go, oh, that's it for the year or something like that, you know. So I'm only learning. So you can learn along with me. How cool is that? I'll show you again when it's finished. All right, see you soon. I'm gonna try and show you how easy it is. Oh, that's a spider. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to get off. It's very hard with one hand. But you just, well, I popped the whole off then. But very hard to do with one hand. So you just get one and you pull it off. Pull it off. Easy, like I said, with two hands. I mean, you can see me doing a better job. But yeah, just pull it off the stick. And into the pot it goes. Did I drop a stick? No, wouldn't really matter anyway. I might do this to my, I think it might take longer for my rosemary to dry. And it might not be a need to do the rosemary, because rosemary grows all year, you know, etc., etc. So, yeah, and fresh is best, right? So, let me just show you up here. Okay, so just get the leaf, pull it up. Try and get it closer to the stem. Let's see, get this one. There you go. Just pull them all off the stem. Okay. The only problem I can envision in this is got crazing in this jar, and I just washed it, so maybe some moisture might come back out, so that might be something that could go wrong. But we'll see. It's quite dry. Well, actually, it's been moist lately here in Australia. We're actually getting El Nino again. Sorry, not El Nino. El Nina. Oh, sorry, La Nina. La Nina. I read El Nino on the thing. Anyway, it's close enough for us. All right. Well, La Nina we're getting. Last year we had it too, so it's great for us, but not so good for the hot plants that, you know, for the plants that need a lot of heat, like tomatoes and things, and that's why there's a bad tomato harvest last year. Yeah, so let me go smell this. It always smells like camphor, oregano and camphor. Wasn't there mold in it? It doesn't look moldy to you, does it? It doesn't look moldy to me. Looks fine. Okay. Doesn't work, then at least I tried, right? Okay, since I didn't have my scissors on me because I put it away after I did the garlic, then I just like leaned it over here and just did it into the container. So this is all my dried oregano. Can you see that? How cool is that? That's plenty, isn't it? So if this works out, then all I have to do is do this once a year. And yeah, got enough oregano for the winter. How cool is that? Very good. Isn't this great? So, I mean, how it is now, I've got a little bit of snow peas left in the freezer. I've got a lot of spring onions left in the freezer. I've got, obviously I've got a fair bit of garlic now. And I should have a reasonable amount of potatoes. So I've got to do the potatoes next. And of course I've got this oregano. How cool is that? Very good. Not bad at all. All right, I'll see you later. So basically, I've had these royal purple potatoes. So royal blue they're called, but they're purple with yellow flesh inside. And they don't keep their purple colour when they cook, but purple's good for you anyway. And they're a novelty. So I've basically kept these potatoes that I harvested. You saw the video the other day that I harvested in this a cardboard box just on the bottom of the kitchen floor, just on the tiles, and it's been shut, so it shouldn't have gotten to the light. So I'm just going to transfer them all over into this basket. Why is there paper towel in there? Because there could be a bit of moisture in there and that'll help soak it up. Also help keep it clean a bit, but also I don't have any tea towels at the moment that aren't in the wash. So I'll have to wash some tea towels, and I might put like 1 or 2 tea towels on the bottom, a couple on top, just to keep them from the light, okay, in the kitchen. So let's put some potatoes in. Some of these potatoes, you can keep the bigger ones for seed potatoes again. How you do that is you just keep them until they are sprouting, ready to sprout. Why the big ones? Because they have, it's just like any other bulb or tuber, they got a lot more energy to give to a new plant, which will grow maybe a bigger, stronger plant, which will grow bigger, stronger potatoes and more of them. So if you grow a little one, you can still get results, but you're probably not going to get, oh, see, that one's a bit squishy. That's one of the little ones. Won't put him in. Some of these, you know, you should eat straight away. Some of them that are damaged, they might continue to go squishy. So this is handy for me to have on my kitchen counter, and then I can just go, right, what ones do I eat tonight? So I don't intend on keeping these long term because there's not that many of them. And I have got another lot of potatoes that I need to put in. I know it's not the right time, but it didn't stop the last ones from doing okay. So I'm not going to waste them. So I will probably put them in. I think I'll put them in a garden bed because it's a lot of work, and I need my boyfriend to do the final dig over because it's a lot of work. So I've got some grow bags. I might do those. I don't know if I like the idea of grow bags, but you know, I bought them, so I might as well try them, I guess. There's two kilos. One's a white potato called White Star, and the other one's a white potato called Nicola. So I got 2 kilos of these Royal Blues, and I'm not sure how I should have weighed them, I guess, but I've got a few kilos back. I think I doubled. I think I probably got 4 kilos, maybe even got 5 kilos, so I at least doubled my output. So are they cheaper than potatoes in the shop? Probably not. Are they organic? Yes. Are they cheaper then? Probably, maybe, could be. Even if they're not, at least I know exactly what's happened to them. So, like that one there, probably should be eaten soon. That's the one that I got me under the quick. It's not gone green, has it? I don't think so. I think it's just brown. Anyway, all good. So just give them a squeeze. Hopefully it won't bruise them. I'm giving all these little ones a squeeze to make sure they're not squishy. Oh, that one's squishy. I'm not putting that in. That one feels a bit squishy. I don't know why, but it is. So if they don't feel hard like a marble, harden dense like a marble, then they're probably not going to last very long. Okay, that's what I just discovered then, because they felt hard like marbles, and this one feels a bit squishy, like a, I don't know, it's got some give in it. You don't want any potatoes got any give in it. Okay, almost finished. Right. And this is my first year growing potatoes. Oh, that's a squishy one. This is my first year growing potatoes, first year harvesting potatoes, first year eating home-grown potatoes. So very good. I did have a crop earlier this year, Dutch cream, and I grew over the summer. So, and that's what I'm about to do with the other white potatoes. That was a lovely give too. I'll keep on it. Oh, all right, leave them in there. Okay, so that's the dregs. Follow along, and let's do this self-sufficiency, self-sustaining thing ourselves, and we'll learn together. If you've got any tips or hints, put them below. Let's do this. Let's just stop talking about it and actually do it. And then when we talk, we can actually back up what we say with experience. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Down Under Veggie Garden Diaries. I'm laughing because I'll show you what I saw in a minute. Alright, there's Gruff. Hey Gruff, I had to put him up there. It's getting too hot in the garden, I think. So, a bit shadier over there. Okay, I filled up the fountain yesterday, but it emptied a bit more because I think it was spraying funny. These are my shop bought tomatoes. Okay. The mighty red. And look, it's got a flower. Oh, cucumbers. The cucumber's got a hole in the side, like something ate it. Can you see that hole there? But I think it'll be fine. It's laying down now, so it's getting ready to do its thing. And this is the other shop bought tomato, black cherry. And look, it's got a bunch of flowers as well. Wow. So look, after we had like a bit of rain and a couple of really hot days, like yesterday it was pretty hot. I mean, I think it was more than what it said. It said it was like 31, 32. I think it was more than that. But anyway, yeah, so, oh, I didn't think I was zoomed in that much. Okay, so that's going great, okay. Here, this garden here, which used to have the snow peas, this Swiss chard is going to seed, so I'll pull him out later. The sage is going beautiful. Oh no, it's got a little bit of, damn it, it's that rain. It's got a little bit of powdery mildew. Do you see that? Damn it. Damn it, I have to try something for that to it. See what I can do. Alright, so I'm going to pull that one out. And I'm going to scrape over the top to get all those chickweed weeds out. That, you know, that come through when I didn't remove them before I put straw over the last time. So that wasn't a good idea. So, okay, so, and then I will put Rooster Booster in that and re-straw it. And I'm supposed to put the zucchini in there. I've got 5 zucchini plants. But I'm thinking, because I've got more tomatoes, I'm thinking maybe I might put a couple of tomatoes in the back. A bit. I don't want too far in the back. Because I don't want the plant touching the hot tin. And I don't want to have to reach so far, you know, in case I want to get to the back of the plant. So, but I might put a couple of, or I might just do zucchini. So either way, all right. Jasmine's going well. All right. So it's probably only going to flower in the spring, maybe in the autumn as well. I'm not sure, but definitely just the spring so far. This garden is the old potato patch, and I do have more potatoes to plant, but they're not going to go in there. This is going to be a watermelon patch. We'll only have one watermelon plant, but that should be enough for us. So I'm going to put some dirt now. I don't have any garden soil, but I do have potting mix, so I'll put a couple of bags of potting mix in there. I've got like, is it 4.5, 3.5 bags, something like that, 4 bags. I'll put at least 1.5 bags there, maybe more, and then I'll Rooster Boost that and straw. So Rooster Booster again is pelletized chicken manure. Okay, a couple of weeds here that my boyfriend needs to get out. This garden, I don't know, I mean, the zucchini here is yellowish, and I think it's lacking something. I'm going to Rooster Booster and see if it helps. If it doesn't, well, at least I know I've tried. So, okay, so that's going right. That's a shop bought tomato as well. The heirloom zebra tomato. So they're the only 3 shop bought tomatoes I've got, okay? Because I was worried that the others weren't taking off, but now they're starting to take off, so that's good. In this bed, there's this shop bought capsicum called Sweet Mama. It's got a few leaves missing. The snails have been after it. But praise the Lord, amen, look. The watermelon, he's putting out his 2 leaves and they left him alone, so good. So that watermelon is going to go over in that garden bed. Okay. Oh, what I wanted to show you, it's moved now. I was like, oh, what's this? I turned around and the snail was going vertically up here. So now he's turned around, he's gone down here. Oh, he's very fast. Don't let anyone tell you that snails are slow, man. He was going up there, he's like, ain't nothing gonna break my stride, ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. That's what he was doing. Look at him now. Oh, he's like, you're looking at me. So yeah, so now he's that way. But he was, like a few minutes ago, literally only 5 minutes ago, he was up here and he'd gone like, and so like, he's just gone that way. So how fast is he like that? Cool. All right, well, be a good snail and try not to eat all the plants that I like. Eat the weeds. if you're really hungry, you can have a couple of snacks, but don't decimate the whole plant or the whole garden, because that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Alright, put our little parsley over here. Still not sure what's going to happen with that. It's before 6 a.m. It was 5:44 when I came out. Let me have a quick look. No, I can't whilst I'm filming. Okay. So it's just before 6 a.m. Sun's coming up. Okay. Zucchini plants really need to go in. Of course, there's the shop bought plant of Lebanese zucchini. Hey, Heavy. He said, hey. Hey, Alligator. He said, hey. And so I've got my Amsterdam celery in there. Okay, that's a celery that's it's not like a big celery. It's like a grow little celery bits on it. So I've got that, and I've got mint, which is very fabulous. And I don't know if that's like one's a watermelon and one, I'm not sure if that's watermelon. One's a watermelon and one's, I think, yeah, pumpkin, I think, and the rest are tomatoes. So there's another 12 tomatoes in there. And of course, got the blackberry plant over there. There's blue surprise. So here's sand on the ground. It's rained, so. Okay, so we've got a couple more Swiss chard now. We've got our lovely chef's choice rosemary, of course. I just tidied up Royal. I took all these dead flowers off him. He was looking a bit yesterday because it's hot and that, but you know, he's got some new ones out now, so he'll pack up with that lovely rain. I gave him a bit of water in case the rain didn't get him, but by the looks of down there, I think maybe he did get some rain there. Tomato patch. I watered tomato patch yesterday because it keeps promising rain, you know, and then it doesn't rain, and then it's a really hot day, and then it says, oh, it's going to rain tonight, and it doesn't. So, but it actually did do what it said on the forecast last night, did rain. So I watered these strawberries yesterday before dawn, and I don't know if that was a good idea, but anyway, there's a little bit of a spot there, but it's all good. There's a Oregano Alaska nasturtium trying to put a flower out there. Alright, so, and we've got a little tomato up there. You see he's not going great, but never know. Okay, this garden we have lots of parsley. We still have one carrot that I missed, and oh, we did have a celery, but I don't think it lived. And we have another tomato in there, so I'm gonna have to move some of that parsley. Maybe I'll chop it up and put in ice cubes or something in the freezer. I'm gonna eat some of that Swiss chard tonight because I haven't had that chicken dinner yet. So I'm gonna have Swiss chard. So that's a good Swiss chard for eating at the moment in this garden. Believe it or not, this one, like I said, I only got 3 shop bought tomatoes, and I've already showed you those. This is all from seed, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh yeah, and that's why I went, oh, I've got to go buy, because this one here, about a week or so ago, it was only like that, you know. So I was like, oh no, they're not doing good. There's a cucumber survived over there. So here's a shop bought cucumber, and he's bending over now, so he's going to take off. There's scallion that I broke trying to get it out. It's still in there. It's okay. Nasturtiums going great, absolutely beautiful. Gina still got a little bit. Very good. It's trying. And if you see, I'm going to have to get, that's why I said about planting more tomatoes in there. This one here, let me go out. Okay, so you've got these 2 big ones. Okay. These 2 big ones. And look, in here, I just planted the rest of what was in that punnet, what was in my seed tray, because I emptied out the seed tray thinking, okay, that's it. But then stuff started growing again. So I thought, okay, I'll keep watering it. So, because you know how I put heaps of seed in there. So the second lot are coming up with the hotter weather. So this one here and this one here, I might plant in the garden. That's it, I put the zucchini in. So I don't know. Then I've got these ones at the back, and these 2 here were absolutely purple not long ago. Absolutely purple. And I said, don't know, but look, they're loving it. They were stressed, obviously. A little bit of Swiss chard over there. So yeah, I think I'll move those 2 tomato plants at the very least, and the others I'll wait until they get a bit bigger. But they're at a good size, and I don't want them interfering with these 2. That's why I'm moving that one. You wouldn't think he's might be big enough to worry about too much yet, but don't want him interfering with that one. So over here we've got still got the nasturtiums that aren't going great. So we've got our lovely lemon thyme that is just going great guns. I might try some of that. And I've got this lettuce which I haven't touched, and I don't know how good it's going to taste, but I want to put some seeds in there, like I said, and grow some more. Here is my parsley and oregano, and it's coming back after I snipped a lot of it off to harvest. And you've already seen me harvest, and I showed you the results of that. So that's cool. Oh, I called an umbrella plant. Something as a weed. Look, get that off. The grass in the corner. So that's it for now. Today, hopefully, I will do some of the stuff I said I was going to do, because it's been way too hot, and then it's rained, so I think it might be all right. So get that weed out too. There's a weed there. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. So see ya, alligator. He said see ya. So see ya, Herbie. He said see ya. All right, bye everyone. Thanks. Bye.